I put a browser in a box and called it BrowserBox, a tiny desktop browser powered by BrowserBase. It was a completely unnecessary idea, so naturally I had to build it. The plan was simple: vibe code the software with Claude, run it on a Raspberry Pi, attach a screen, 3D print a box, and somehow end up with a browser in a box. So a while ago, I was watching this video on Twitter and it unlocked my inner childhood. Let me show you.
Muffin pirate?
And it got me thinking. At Browserbase, we have browsers and agents can do anything with them, but what if we put them in a box? All right, so with the Raspberry Pi, what I'm gonna need is I'll need a microphone that I can connect to one of the USB ports, screen or like a display that I can connect to like this display here. And then that's about it. I might want to add a button that I could like press and talk, but let's see. So here I connected a ribbon cable to the back of the Raspberry Pi and then screwed it into the back of the screen. Oh. All right, so the only wire I had was this long. So I had to move. Okay, I'm currently staring. Oh my God! Okay, so it's kind of working. It's loaded and I can see the browser-based landscape, but there's no microphone connected. So I ordered one and let me go get it. Okay, so I literally haven't got a cable that's longer than this. So I'm gonna go and plug it in, and that's why we've got this lovely angle. So I'm just plugging it into the USB-C at the back. Let's take this off. Isn't that like the best feeling ever? Can you find me some of the best coffee shops in San Francisco? All right, so it's got the query. It knows what it's looking for, the best coffee shops. It's opened up a browser. Okay, it's gone to maps and it's thousands of coffee shops, okay. And it gives us the results. What's next is to actually 3D print an enclosure for this. All right, so it turns out I could have just connected the wire to my computer here and I didn't need to lie on the floor and embarrass myself. But what I've got now is I've got Fusion 360, which is like a CAD software, and I've actually got the specs for the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draft this out and I'm going to 3D print the like outer shell for it first to make sure it fits over the screen. And it'll be super easy for us to like actuate the box. Okay, let's see if this thing fits. Okay. Okay, so after like hundreds of iterations, we have the final box. And let's see if it fits. Oh. There we go. It fits. Okay, next we need to solder these buttons up. So I've got this button and what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these pins into the back of the Raspberry Pi so that this will light up and we can use this as the talk to speech button. It gives it like that tactile feel. And I may or may not have set fire to the button itself, but that's okay, didn't damage it. And the goal is now, when I get this button, I can bring it in here, and then it'll just sit at the top like this. And then we've got this nice little button. Now, the next problem. So in the back, you can see there's actually not any room for the wire, for the power, and the microphone for the USB is too big. So either I can be patient and wait for the spare wires that I've ordered that's going to arrive on Amazon tomorrow, or I'm going to cut this up and see if I can connect this way. Oh, okay. So even after stripping the wire down and accidentally, I don't know if you can see that, and accidentally cutting one of the wires, it still does not fit. I ended up coming up with a workaround. That means I didn't need to attach the Raspberry Pi to the back of the screen. Tested it, turned it on, and then the first thing I did was take it to work.
Browse Hacker News and tell me what the top story is right now.
Whoa. This is so sick.
Oh, I brought a little command.